Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo 804.
And your girl, the real Connie.
Yo, what's happening, man? We gonna call this the our first 72. I was
Yeah.
thinking first 48, but that sounds a little too much like the police. And this is actually the first 72, as in hours. This is day 3, well, day 4, but 3 days of actual being back out on the road.
Yeah, getting back in the swing of driving and
Yes.
sleep schedules.
Yes.
Stopping, figuring out what we're going to eat.
Yeah, back to the trucker life.
Walking, chase.
Yes, she's in here. Chippy was left at home, so for everybody who's been looking for Chippy, we left him at home, man. We wanted to bond with Chase a little more than we had, and then honestly, while we were at home, Chip or Chase, they ain't get much love from us because we was out.
Nah, they didn't.
So I mean, that is what it is, man. So the first 72 hours, we're 182 miles from our third delivery. So yeah, this is we had 3 loads basically. We left Richmond on Tuesday.
Yep.
And today is technically Friday morning, so good morning. So even though this is day 4, we did first 72 as it being 3 loads because, you know.
Yeah, I'm just
3 days.
getting my
Yeah.
whatever that is back.
Yeah.
Because it takes me a while to transition. Like when I first get back on the truck, I just need a minute. I just need a
Absolutely.
minute. I had been off longer than I've ever been off. So I had to, bring my mind in, bring the body in, and it's back to business.
Shucks, you done been off. We were off longer than we've ever been off in life.
In life.
I'm talking
yes.
4 months out of it. 4 months away from doing anything. That's a long
Right.
time.
Right.
I don't know if I want to do nothing that feels good for 4 months. But I would do that again for sure. And we will.
Yeah, I just needed a minute just to transition. That's all.
I feel you.
And then too, I go through a whole lot of emotions as a mom and daughter, sister,
Right.
all of the different wife still, just all
Facts.
friends, just the whole kind of separation thing. It seemed a lot easier when we was come home for like 2 weeks or something, but 4 months and then getting back on the road, yeah.
Yeah. But on
It's a
top
lot
of
of
that,
emotions that go
shout
along
out
with
to all of our friends, all of our family, man, that we had a chance to spend time with. Even though we were home for 4 months, we still didn't get to spend time with everybody
it. No,
like we want to. So definitely we look forward to seeing y'all
the next go round.
the next go around for sure. But we did have a good time. I think we did a lot of good bonding with the family. We did get to do a lot of things with individually that we normally don't get to do. You know, we were out of the country twice. You got on a 3rd flight, went down to Florida.
I did. That was beautiful. It was really nice.
So yeah,
Even
man.
with the rain, it rained a lot.
Yeah.
But it was good.
So you figure, like I said, the first 72. So we left Virginia on a Tuesday. And let me just say this too. It's been actually probably one of the best rollout welcomings back to the road as far as schedule wise
It has.
that we could, that anybody could ask for. Honestly, we picked up on Tuesday, literally 40 minutes from the house.
Yeah, it's like we've been able to gradually kind of come
Right.
back in when normally it's normally like,
Yeah, baptism by fire.
I'm gonna tell you.
But we had a few issues with the truck coming out. I actually bull jived on even getting the truck acclimated back to being on the road again. I was supposed to take the whole month of starting September 1st and get myself, because we left out on the 12th, or was planning to leave on the 12th,
Right.
which I think ended up being the 13th.
Yeah, it was the next day.
Okay, so
Yeah, while you were doing that, my
Yes.
intentions was to get the truck straight, kind of do some meal prep, kind of get new beddings and all of that.
none of that either.
None of that happened.
Hey man, it is what it is. We were on our own time and we dealt with it that way. But
And we kind of free like that.
Oh.
I think if anybody knows anything about us, like we kind of like to do our own thing.
we definitely do our own thing. That's what we do. But yeah, so I was able to take care of a few things throughout the course of the previous weekend. Caught some
did a
NFL
lot.
football. I did a few things, but not even what I wanted to do. It's stuff I left at home that I couldn't even add on to the truck because I ran out of time. But I did get a few things done. So you probably seen a few videos that my wife wasn't in. That was just me kind of recording myself doing a few things. So hopefully y'all peep those. But we got back out on the road on Tuesday. Like I said, we was able to bobtail to our first pickup, which is a preloaded trailer. 40 minutes, definitely less than an hour from the house. So
Less than an hour.
you can't get much better than that. We didn't have to drive hundreds of miles to go grab an empty or none of that type of stuff. So that was great.
And we had the benefits of coming back through where we from.
Yes.
And actually get some crabs.
Oh, so we definitely did
that's
that.
what we've been on since we've been
Yeah,
home.
we've been
eating a
seafood
lot of
maniacs.
seafood. Yes.
But we was able to go down to Yorktown, make our pickup, slide back through Richmond, made one stop. Then we ran that down south. That was a 467-pound load. So I mean, that was
really
about
lightweight.
600 miles, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was great because it didn't
that
push the
was
truck
great.
for so much.
Nope.
We picked it up about 2 o'clock that afternoon, didn't deliver until the next morning. So 600 miles for a team, that's nothing. So that was a good gradual first load. What did we do after that? We were able to deliver and pick up at the same location.
Now
Come
we don't
on,
even
man.
get that when we on it.
Come on, man.
When we was on the road.
That's
we
what
didn't get
I mean, it happens, but
Rare.
for it to be
that. It's very
our
rare.
first delivery and first or second pickup to be the same exact location, that's
That was on
beautiful.
point.
So you figure one pickup, a delivery, and a pickup without even have to leave the delivery site. That one was about 37,000 pounds that we picked up, but that was a live load. So we was able to sit there. I had to bump a dock for the first time in 4 months. That was something to see. I almost felt like I had to learn how to back all over again, but it came back to me
I
pretty
think we
quick.
was in here learning everything, like what macro, what we got to do,
man,
what we got
shucks.
hit. Oh wait a minute, Dag, I forgot to do this. Oh okay, all right.
Yeah. Getting back in the groove is getting back into the groove.
Yes.
So I played around backing in. I don't think I did too bad. I asked the guys that was on the dock, like I told them, I said, man, I've been out the truck 4 months. Could you tell? They was like, no, you ain't do too bad. I've seen people do a lot worse. And I know they won't coming off a 4-month hiatus. So you weren't bad, bro. So I'm like, okay. Shout out to Swift for those backing instructions learned early in school.
Yes.
But yeah, we picked that load up, ran that load 706 miles to the next delivery site. So that was pretty cool. We was able to drop that the following morning. So again, 700 miles for a team with 24 hours to do it in. I mean, you can't ask for nothing more than that.
That's some smooth running.
Our phone ran hot, so what can we do about it? What were we?
You did hit.
Yes, dead heading to our next load. We did about a 2 hour, about 120 miles, give or take, dead head up to our next load. So that was really nothing on top of that. We were able to finish out my drive shift. She started probably maybe an hour shy of the pickup.
Right.
So we went and grabbed that. That was a place we had been to before, so that's
I was
always
just gonna
nice.
say it's always good to go to stops that we've been to before.
Fact. So we was able to get in there, go through that process, grab that load. We left there, was able to stop, get some fuel, get something to eat, and we were able to shower. How did the shower feel to you for the first time at a truck stop in a long time?
It felt good. I mean, we've been doing this thing for a minute, so I wasn't like, ooh, surprised or anything. But yeah, it felt good just to get a shower that quick. Because normally, this one, if the wait is long, we out.
Yeah, but I won't really
But
too
he was
worry about
pretty
it.
cool.
We didn't wait too long. We was able to eat.
We was able to eat.
What's
Went
our
to
favorite? Subway.
Yes.
Eat fresh. So we was able to do that. And then
Yeah.
really right, but when I finished my sandwich, they were our number was being called. So
They were. They need to put some little heaters inside the bathroom. It was cold. It was freezing in
it
there.
was cold like that for real.
I was.
I mean, I can't say it won't cool. You know, sometimes they have those fans on, so you shut those off ASAP. But once I think the shower got on and it
Yeah.
heated up the room, I
Yeah, it
think.
did
To
a
me,
little bit.
I think so.
But you know I'm
Yeah, you
cold anyway.
you doggone iceberg sometimes, but sometimes you're hot as fire. But yeah, man, I mean, so again, our first few days in the truck, first 72 hours, it's all I think we could ask for, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. You know, normally when we come off the road, we be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Be like, babe, I need to take a break.
You know, and the family's been checking on us, but at the same time, they ain't been worrying us to death either.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
So, I mean, I think it's been pretty good and pretty cool. Just pretty chill and relaxed getting back out on the road. I mean, the driving is what it is, but we've been driving so long now that, you know, the normal day-to-day routes and highways, I'm not too confused in that sense of where I'm going and things of that nature. So that's always good.
Struggling.
Well, I think you did good last night.
Good, yeah.
You ran last night. I had no idea when I woke up at it was about 4 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, I was like, I got to get these numbers down. I don't know. I kick right back in. You know, you see a load and whatever amount of miles it is for me. The first time, I'm like, I got to get this number down. I got to get it down. I like to look at the mileage on my GPS.
Yeah, so I think you were down.
To see,
we were under 600 miles when I started.
Yeah.
And that was about 4 a.m. this morning. And like I said, we're down to 182 right now.
Right.
And this load.
And this week might be over. This week will
This
be
week
over.
is over. That's another thing.
Crazy.
You figure.
That's crazy.
Monday we didn't run.
Nope.
Picked up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday.
And this week is about to be over.
Our next dispatch pickup isn't until Monday. So we're going to deliver literally this afternoon on Friday. So we're going to have the remainder of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And don't crank up again till Monday. And the delivery on Monday picks up at the same place we delivering at today.
Yes, but y'all know what that means when we had time
Man,
off. That means we get to go to the telly.
Yeah. and the most beautiful part about the whole thing is where we're delivering at, our youngest daughter lives there. So we're going to be able to spend a few days with her. Yes. And we didn't get to spend much time with her because she's working now. So while we were home, for that 4 months, we didn't really get to spend a lot of time with her. She stays away from Richmond, so that was one hurdle. But by her working, we couldn't basically go get her, so we could only go and see her for a few days. But she's working now. She's about to turn 20, so that's a trip. So we're going to be able to kick it with her a few days. Yeah, so I texted her already. She said she works Saturday, but I think she don't work the whole day. So a good amount of Saturday and Sunday, we'll be able to spend some time with her. So like I said, this has been a great introduction or reintroduction to getting back out on the road.
Not to mention that we got paid extremely well for these 4 days.
Yeah. You figure with the 3 loads.
Yes.
We'll call it 4 days.
Yeah, I say 4 days.
To have 4 days on and 3 days off.
Yeah, 4 days.
And bring in the type of revenue that it does for 4 days worth of running, I ain't mad.
Get your endorsements, y'all.
Yes.
Get your endorsements.
All of them.
It makes a difference.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, we just wanted to check in real quick, give y'all that first update. I wanted to make sure you got back out on the screen. Because
I did a little hiatus, y'all. I had to get back together.
Well, not even just that.
Sometimes I just need a break, though. When I'm transitioning, sometimes I just need to do what I got to do to get back to me.
Yeah, since we went live from the house, and I put out a few videos, like I said, that was me messing with the truck. You just weren't there and all around, or you was doing other things indoors and not outside sweating and getting dirty with me. So I wanted to make sure you got back on the camera, let people know that this is a husband and wife team trucking channel.
And he's a lot more fluent in it than I am. It would take me way longer just to do one video as opposed to him. He done did the video, tagged it, put it out, on to the next, put up some Instagrams, Facebooks. I'm like, I got my one video right. And it's all good because we work together, but
yeah, no, that's all good, man. But we back at it, man. Married to the Miles is back on the block.
Yes.
Hopefully y'all can hear us better and kind of can appreciate our little quick setup I put together. So we can pretty much do this anywhere. It's battery operated along with the phone. So indoor, outdoor, we can have at least a similar setup to this. So hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it looks pretty good on the phone. So it is what it is, man. We back in the truck. So y'all can expect consistent content from us. I know we say that all the time, but I'm gonna try to stick to it this time.
Hey, but the more you say it, you speaking it, manifesting it. So
Yeah.
keep saying it.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep saying. I just
And
want
we'll
to do
be
it.
doing it.
Yeah. So hey, man.
Say and do.
Back. So if y'all don't already, follow us on our Instagram pages. Married to the Miles for one. You can follow me myself at MO80FOE. That's Mo804.
And the Real Connie. That's the_real_Connie.
Yeah. So you can find us there. Facebook just the same. So yeah, man.
You can also follow at Rise Above It as
Yes.
well. That's another
Hey,
platform
plug it,
we
baby.
have.
Plug it.
And we
Plug
also
it.
have Divine Dining, which I will be kicking back up with some meals in the truck.
Yes. Need all of that because Subway can't keep getting all our money. Well, yeah, we back out here, man. It was a great 4-month hiatus.
It was.
I don't regret it, not even a little bit. We needed it.
Yeah, we did.
We've been in trucking 6 years.
6 whole years.
So to be able to take a 4-month stretch off, I don't know nobody who doing that.
I don't even think we had 4 months off in the year. Like in a year,
No.
like in the 6 years, we never took off. Like
Accumulated a 4 months?
Nope.
No, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
The most
I
we've
don't
ever
even
done was
think
2
we did
weeks.
maybe a month, and then we would take off. Like that's with days a
Right.
week. You know, if you add it all
But I
up.
still would say, like you said, in our 6 years of trucking, I don't think accumulated 4 months of downtime in those 6
Nah.
years. So doing what we just did to me is almost unheard of.
It was, and I think that it opened our eyes to like the way of life that we want,
Mhm.
and just helped us kind of realize what direction we want to go in
Yeah.
with our personal life. and
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
So stick and stay, man. We appreciate all the viewership, all the follows,
Yes, we do.
all the comments we've been getting. People asking us when we come back out, things of that nature. We back, baby.
We back.
So y'all know what it is, man. So whether husband or wife,
Or besties for life,
or you just like what you like,
as long as you're doing it as a team,
you'll be all right.
you be alright.
It's your boy Mo804.
And your girl, the Real Connie.
We'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. We ghosts.
Peace.
It's the first 72, and we loving it. Peace.
Peace.